Welcome back to the channel. This is Matt. You're watching No Luck Trucking. So we have been it was 13 days without a load. We have not pulled any sort of freight. The truck has been sitting for 13 days. So there's a lot that goes into that. I had another video that never saw the light. The footage, the hard drive and the computer got separated in our travels, but we went on vacation. So we parked the truck, we flew from Richmond, Virginia to Fort Lauderdale, and we stayed for what, 8 days, 7 days? Something like that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
7.5 days.
Yeah.
Like Monday morning, left out Monday night.
So it was a real struggle, you know. We were there, and like we got off the plane, and it was in the 30s in Richmond. So, you know, we had jacket or hoodie, jeans, you know, normal cold weather stuff. And then when we got to Florida, we had to take the hoodies off. It was so hot, and like we were sweating, and you know, it was a struggle. It was hard. It was tough. And then we got to swim in the ocean at the end of November. It was something else. And we enjoyed fishing off the pier. That was a lot of fun. A lot of time at the beach. We went to some restaurants around the area. We went to this restaurant that we actually had you park, and then you take a boat over to this island, and that was pretty cool. Yeah, but it was tough times, man. It was really tough. Enjoying a vacation and not worrying about the load board or hauling freight or anything like that. So that was our hiatus. There was supposed to be a video that kind of tied it all in. We had one last load since in between the last video that we made, and it was pretty straightforward. We picked it up. It was food service, so we expected a long wait, but we got in, got out. Place that we delivered, it was easy. Got in, got out there too. But then on the way home, the left steer tire, the driver's side steer tire, started leaking air pretty quickly. So we were at a Love's. We just didn't have time. We had to get home before Liz's parents left so that we could send like laptop and all the stuff that we weren't carrying on to the plane. We were going to send with them because they were taking the car instead of flying. So we didn't have time to get the tires replaced. So I put a plug in the tire, made it like we made it like 3/4 of the way home, and then the tire pressure monitoring system went off, saying that there was a fast leak again. So managed to pull into a rest area, and the plug had started pulling itself out, and that's why it was leaking pretty quick. So pulled that all the way out and prepared another plug, jammed that in there, put some Gorilla Glue on it, and wild enough, it held all the way to the house. It held overnight. We went back the next day, and then it held for 2 weeks, 2 whole weeks. So a few days ago, because it's currently Saturday, so Thursday we went and got the truck inspected for the 120 days since it was coming up while we were going to be out on the road. Went to go take care of that. We got the tires replaced, but we had to go, so we went to Petro Rafine to get the inspection. They took us right away. Everything passed, you know, like we didn't have any doubts. So that was surprisingly quick. So got in and out there, went across the street over to the Pilot, and we were the first in line for tires there. They actually had some tires that we would put on the truck. Petro only had the cheapest of cheap, and it wasn't even on a purchase account, so we couldn't even get the Landstar discount. Not that we wanted those tires, but so that was our week. We got everything taken care of, got back out on the road. That'll be the next video, which we're in the process of filming now. That'll be put out in probably Monday, Tuesday, something like that. So I just want to kind of fill in the gaps. It's been a while, 2 weeks or so since we put out a video. Just kind of giving an update on what was going on, and our adventures and our vacation time. It was fantastic. Oh, also, I went out and picked some avocados out of a tree. It was great. They're huge. They're ginormous, dinosaur egg looking avocados. And are you grabbing it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
It's a small one too.
picked 16 of them. Let's see. Yeah, so this is the smallest of the bunch, and the other ones were probably like double that size. So that was the first. I've never wrangled some avocados. Yeah, we drove down to Miami, saw some of our family, had a bunch of we had a nice lunch at a Cuban restaurant. It was good times. Ready to go back there sometime, and if you can go swimming and be extremely comfortable in the water, and it's like the end of November, sign me up. And the water was so clear, you could see straight to the bottom. You could see like the little fish that were coming around and like getting up in your business, like bumping your leg and stuff. Liz found a bunch of shells. We might do something with those. Some artistic products with some shells. And yeah, we were just ready to get back on the road, make some money before we go on Christmas break. So thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you on the next one, which will be in a few days.